The face of your community. Shaw TV, your local voice.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Soul Work. I'm your host, Jeni Cousins. And of course, we all know our co-host here, Miss Kimberly Buckler, also known as Kimmy now in the industry world. Long story. But before we get on with tonight's show, with tonight's guest, we want to remind the viewers to give us a call after our commercial break. And what's that number, Kim?
It's 403-539-6710.
So remember that number, Calgary, because we want to hear from you all. And please welcome everyone to tonight's show. Our guest is Desiree Vautour. And thank you very much for coming on the show, Desiree. We appreciate it very much.
My pleasure.
And if you can let our viewers know a little bit about who you are, a little bit of your background.
Well, my official credentials are I have my Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Education. Myself, I'm a starseed healer and intuitive historian and a seeker of galactic and esoteric knowledge.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Can you explain to us what a starseed healer is?
Well, let me break that. I'll break that into two answers.
Just to give clarity. For the viewers,
so as a starseed is someone that has a holistic viewpoint on their being, a greater sense of being, and acknowledge their multidimensional selves, be it interdimensionally or other civilizations or past lives, planetary systems, or other planets.
Okay.
And as a healer, myself, I do energy work, and that's with the Reiki, and I also do body talk, as well as if any of the viewers or yourselves are familiar with Access Consciousness, I'm also a bars facilitator, which is a little bit like craniosacral. And I also do music, or crystal healing bowls.
Yes.
And tuning forks, and I work with crystal skulls, and I'm also a teacher, and I also facilitate detox and cleanses.
Excellent, excellent. Because even working with all of those different modalities is very unique, you know, in its own way.
Yeah.
And Desiree, actually, by the way, works with some crystal singing bowls, right? Can you explain a little bit about what a crystal singing bowl is? So our viewers will know?
A crystal singing bowl opens up the consciousness to allow for deeper meditative states as well as profound inner healing. And if you like, I can give a demonstration.
Oh, absolutely. Give a demonstration.
All right. So the first one I have here is this is just a color therapy one, and this is toned to the heart chakra.
And if you can notice, if the viewers can hear that okay, the vibration, it goes up just with a little tap, a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, so I have 7 of these, and all 7 are toned to each chakra. And then the other one I have here is...
So you had used the green for the heart chakra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so this was the color therapy. This is the only color therapy one I use. And this one here is actually a grandmother bowl. And this is toned to the solar plex. As you can tell, it just goes out and out and out and out.
It does. It's like the vibration you can feel. Like I can feel it. I can feel it myself.
So the bowls can work on the body on a vibrational level, so it works with the cells of the body too.
Exactly. It gives, we're all energy, so it just gives your body a tune-up, as well as it works on the brain waves too. And also just to wrap up the Starseed Healer question, I'm also a huge advocate on disclosure. I was so pleased to see your guest last week. It's
Robert Miles.
Yeah, yeah, and disclosure has been a passion of mine since 2003. So seeing things unravel quickly as they are these days, I'm quite excited. I'd actually like to share with the viewers, maybe if they're interested to embark even further upon this path, I would recommend, there's 2 documentaries that I would recommend, and one is the Phoenix Lights. And
do you know who does that one? Phoenix Lights?
I don't know, but YouTube, but you can find it on YouTube.
Phoenix Lights.
Yeah, Phoenix Lights. I know there's a few links on YouTube now with that one. And then also on YouTube is another documentary called My Mom Talks to Aliens.
Oh, okay.
And also on YouTube is Robert Dean, and he was actually high official. He was a sergeant major in the military, U.S. military, and he had the highest security clearance. And there's a plethora of information on YouTube with him discussing his own way, disclosure, I guess. And another gentleman that I would recommend is David Wilcock. Yeah, David Wilcock's also, I would say, some of the highest intel of information on our planet right now, and is sharing a lot of information on that. And yeah, so those would be some outlets that I would go further upon when you're.
So a lot of this is learning more about the different galaxies out there, the different planets, and realizing that we're not the only civilization out there. So we've got Pleiades, we got Sirius, we got Orion, we got Arcturus.
Yeah, infinite universe.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so it's kind of neat to see that all finally opening.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
people
Exciting
more
times. I think we're going to have like a galactic reunion with our friends and family, galactic friends and family.
Yeah, because it's law of attraction too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You know, when you're ready to explore, when you're ready to start something new, then you'll attract it to you. You know, as I always call it, you know, when the student is ready, the teacher appears.
Yeah.
So it's like all of a sudden now I'm interested in this or I'm interested in that. Then you're going to attract somebody, you know, into your life who can help you with that.
Well, just the synchronicity of you having your guest on last week and then me wanting to come on here and speak
also
on disclosure.
Desiree knows Raphael and Ross and Elias, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that
small world and synchronicity.
Yes, exactly.
But
exactly.
Well, what came to my mind today as I was driving in is that you got people doing the holistic work now. So it's using the bowls, it's using energy work.
Everyone's raising their vibration.
Yeah.
The idea is to let go of the old stuff, but it's also to teach everybody else that we're working with how they can do this themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
So within, we're all healers, and it's learning how to waken up to
and we're all star seeds too.
Yeah.
Again, waking up. Yeah.
Yeah. To a certain point on that one. But yeah, it's just teaching everybody how they can do this on their own.
Yeah.
So it's really neat, and putting the medical and the holistic together like we were discussing earlier.
Yeah. For sure.
Do you have any specific areas that you like working with the best?
Well, I'm now creating workshops, so I'll be teaching more.
Oh, excellent.
That's what I'll be doing online workshops, and we also have a meetups. If you go to Starseed Collective Calgary on meetups, you can find my blog and then link further to my YouTube channels and all that.
That would be a great way, you know, if somebody wanted to get, you know, more information and learn a lot more about everything. Because even you probably use your bowls as well for, you know, yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
At certain times.
Yeah.
Right. I bet you with your child, actually, with your baby, that if you use the bowls and such, it would probably calm her down.
Well, people are using it for autistic children, and with great benefits.
Yeah, because the balance, you know, the
my
vibration
grandson loves the Tibetan bowl.
Oh,
He'll
the
ask to
Tibetan
go
bowl,
on the table and have me run the bowl over him, and he's in his glory.
Yeah.
He's 5 years old, and he knows.
Excellent. So if somebody, you know, did want to get more in tuned again, what is the best way for them to connect with you? to, to call you, or?
I would say go to the meetups, meetups.com, and then from there find Starseed Collective Calgary. And like I said, I link my blog on there, and from my blog you can find all the other outlets that I utilize with social media.
Okay.
Excellent.
Thank
And what's
you.
your blog's name? Do you remember?
Well, I'm on Tumblr, but it's called Deluxe Body and Mind Boutique, and that's on the Tumblr. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just learning all that blog stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, because on my website I'm going to have a blog, so however that's going to work, I don't know yet. But
Yeah.
Okay.
definitely. Do you enjoy the bowls the best, or does it depend on the situation?
I guess it depends on the situation. I
Yeah.
enjoy the tuning forks through the feet. That's a fun one too. It's just play.
Yes.
Whatever I feel like,
Energies.
whatever toy in the toy box I feel like playing with that, at that particular moment. But they've been a great part of my life. I have like 7 of them, and I want to keep
Yeah.
collecting them.
Yeah. Are they all different colors?
Yeah, they're all different colors. This is my only color therapy one, and the rest of my bowls are all different, made with different gemstones.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, different colors. And
Yeah.
so do you go by the rays, or do you go by just the chakras with
Just the chakras.
Okay.
Like I said, this is my own. The heart chakra was the only color one I have.
So you'd find that the root chakra is much deeper, and the
This one goes.
very.
I've had friends say that's like a psychedelic. Once I get up here, they feel in like a psychedelicness.
The vibration that's high. The Tibetan bowl is very high.
Yeah.
Vibration.
But
and
we
I
want to
love
thank
that.
you. Yes, absolutely, for coming on the show again.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. And just a reminder, Calgary, we're going to take a short break. And what's that number, Kim?
403-539-6710.
And we'll be right back, Calgary, right after these messages. And thanks again, Desiree, for coming on. Welcome back, Calgary. Thanks for continuing to join us. And I'm your host, Jeni Cousins, and of course, this is Kimberly Buckler. And we want to again thanks our guest today to Desiree Vautour. And she had the crystal singing bowls, and I know that there's also the Tibetan singing bowl as well. And I've used the Tibetan singing bowl, and I also have a bell as well.
Yeah, and the Tibetan bowl is metal.
Yeah.
So it's several layers of metal.
Yeah, it's like a copper, or not a copper, but a goldy, brassy
Different alloy.
kind of a tone,
Yeah.
right? And it goes really deep, I mean, those ones, because she had all the bigger ones and different size ones, definitely.
So,
Definitely.
and our first caller tonight is Sonia.
Sonia, we have a caller.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Sonia. Can you speak up a little bit more?
Oh, wait, yeah. Is this better?
Yes,
Beautiful.
thank you.
And your question tonight?
I was wondering what I should be expecting within the next year or so.
As far as what area?
School, friends, and a family.
Okay. Are you looking at taking some type of a course outside of the city?
I am.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Okay. The reason why I'm feeling the pull to go outside of the city is because I'm feeling it is going to be like a very strong connection for you and a really, really good pull. Okay. What course exactly are you taking?
A Bachelor of Science and major in nutrition.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm also feeling out west.
Yeah, west, yeah.
Okay. Is
Sorry,
it
out in BC.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, out west, yeah, BC. So I'm really feeling that that's going to be a positive journey for you to go out there, and I'm really feeling that once you get out there, you're not going to want to come back, and you very well could do, all your studying there, but not only that, but you're going to find training, and I just really feel that things are going to flow for you a lot better once you're there. I see a whole new group of friends. I see friends going out, family back and forth, and you're just going to really feel that that's where you belong, because I saw a lot of green around you. That's why I felt the west.
Oh, that's perfect.
And the water.
Yeah, the water's beautiful.
The water, and I'm also feeling a little furry friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, meaning an animal.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. So you're going to connect with some amazing people, and I'm really feeling it's really going to be a very, very productive year for you. I'm feeling like almost like two solid years of really good studying, and I'm even feeling a third year, but I'm feeling your third year actually is going to be into something more in depth with, it has to do with nutrition, but it's on a deeper level.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you might get pulled into
The herbs.
Yeah, the herbs, exactly. What do you feel, Kim?
I was thinking herbology.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll check that out, definitely.
Yeah, but you go continue to what you're doing right now, and continue to go out west to take that course, right? The herbology.
Yeah.
For what Kim said, that's just automatically going to kind of just pull you at the right time.
Okay.
Right? Like we can, put in my mind, okay, I'm going to go out and study this subject, and we continue with that. And then once we start into that certain area and subject, it's going to branch us out where we want to take this subject and learn more about that topic.
Okay, maybe that's why I heard agriculture. So if
Yes.
agriculture could be the growing of the herbs, the permaculture.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, because I'm feeling that too, because I'm seeing like the trees, and because out west too, I mean, like there's so many different types of trees, right? Like even look at Stanley Park, there's a whole different variety and such like that. So I would follow your heart and really go with that, because I'm feeling success and it's the right thing for you, and you're going to get grounded, a lot more grounded.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Yes, yes, and we do have another caller already, and you can certainly feel free, to book an appointment with either Kim or myself as well, or you can always give us a call back next Wednesday night too, and we can answer more of your questions.
Sure, sounds great.
Yeah, it's just that when we get a lineup of calls, we only have a certain amount of time per person.
Okay.
All right,
our
that's all right.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Our next caller is James.
James?
Yes.
Hi, and your question for us tonight?
I work for a major company in the world, one of the largest, and actually one of the regional companies started in Canada. I've been with them for 26 years, and they recently decided to dismiss me. I'm wondering if they're going to bring me back on board, back to work.
I'm just kind of feeling like it's almost like a lot of different change. I'm feeling that there was one person there you could have had a clash with, right?
That's right.
Okay, I'm not going to say the name, of course, right? But that's exactly what happened. So do not take this personal whatsoever. Okay, because it's not your work, for instance, like that. There is that clash with that one person. So it's like he kind of personally went in at you, but don't take it personal. Okay, because sometimes whenever somebody is dismissed because of a personal situation, drama, as I call it, once you're gone, then somebody's going to truly see just who you really were, who you are, the work that you did for the company indeed. Right? I really feel it's going to linger within your heart for a little bit, right? And you have to try to let that anger go, because things happen for a reason. Okay, I'm really feeling, to be honest with you, yes, you could get called back by somebody else, okay, because there's that other person that is not happy with the decision of what has happened. Okay, and I see them being angry, and what's going on? How could this happen? Like, you know what I mean? So right there, it's going to be a clash, and the karma's going to go back on the other person, right? But then you have to ask myself, is it worth it for me to really go back after all of this? Because you're going to get pulled in another direction too. I'm feeling that there's going to be something else coming your way.
It's going to open up another door.
Yeah, it's going to open up another door. Also, once that one door opens up, it's going to open up another door for even advancement where you really should be.
Right. This is what I've been feeling as well. And I've recently applied with the major competitor, and they're very interested in my 26
Absolutely.
years of
Do that. Do that. Because I'm feeling with this competitor, it's almost like with this competitor, I'm tying in that there's another U.S. company aboard for some reason, because I'm seeing you going back and forth from here to the U.S. for meetings. So this is what we meant by opportunities coming your way. But we do have...
Very good.
Yes. So I would do that because sometimes, you got to remember things happen for a reason. If we quit our job, if we get fired, if we're dismissed, whatever it is, it's just telling us, your time's up from there, whatever it is. But you're really going to be missed there. And the situation is not smoothed over because it didn't go smooth.
And you got good credentials behind you, so don't worry.
Yeah, you got that solid, independent...
Right. Over a quarter century there with the same company.
Yeah.
I appreciate your perspective on this.
But what?
And I believe you've really hit the nail on the head because it is just this one individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's right.
And he was recently brought in.
Yeah. And what you have to remember, right, is especially for somebody like yourself, okay, Spirit will almost like give you that kick to get out because for who you are and what you can provide to other people with your services and your knowledge and such like that, it's time for you to move on to something better and bigger. Okay, where you're going to be appreciated and respected the way you should be respected.
Excellent.
Okay, so take this.
And his karma is his karma.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't feel he's going to let go. They're going to let him go. Okay, but it's not going to be.
Really?
It's not going to be today. Okay, because what comes around goes around. Yeah, okay, you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah. So and that's
in the days to come or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So take that.
3 months, 6 months, or a year's time.
Yeah. So take this as a blessing, regardless of what the situation is. Right.
Right.
It's actually a good thing. It doesn't feel like it, of course, but it's actually a really healthy, really good thing because Spirit's working with you and they're looking over you and they're like, no, it's time for you to go now. It's just time to move on to where you should be. And this other company is really going to take you higher. And there's also going to be another one. It's like once you get into this company, there's another one. And I'm feeling down east, more Toronto, that could pull you down. More money.
That could possibly be. It's travel that I'm involved with. So.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome, and thanks for calling us tonight, James.
Now our next caller is SSS. Hello?
Hello. I feel that I've sort of hit a wall in my career.
Okay, what's your first name?
Ev.
Ev?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering sort of which direction would I look. I feel that if I keep going in what I'm doing, I'm just going to get bored. So I'm looking for, maybe a new path to go down. Is that the way I should go?
If you went actually to see almost like a career counselor, it's almost like I really feel that you just kind of need a little bit of a tweak, as I call it, a little bit more training in the career that you are doing. Right, because it's like you're missing something. What is it you're doing?
Working in nonprofit.
Okay, but there's something that it's almost like you're missing on that resume in a way, right? Because the experience you have, the knowledge that you have with everything that you're doing, you're very good at it, and that's why you're even getting bored with it too. Because sometimes when we're really good at something, we keep going, and then we just get bored of it, and we want to try something else, which is good, right? But I'm feeling that there's going to be a woman that's really going to work with you one-on-one. It's like, do you like working, with people? Do you like working inside or outside? That type of thing. Right. And it's going to nail down. And I'm really feeling you're going to get involved with something completely different within 2 months.
Different organization almost.
Yeah, different. Yeah, exactly. A different organization altogether. And you're going to get trained for something different to add, something more challenging, because I feel like almost with you, you're not getting challenged as much.
Right. That's what I feel like right now in my position.
Yeah, exactly. So this new thing that you're missing, right, it's going to get added onto your resume, and it's going to be something that's really going to intrigue you, right? You're going to need training and such, and I'm really feeling you're really going to enjoy it. You're really going to like it.
Okay, good.
But within 2 months, okay, you can start even, looking at it now. Like if I were you, I actually would go to a career counselor, someone like that, and just talk to them, because they'll, do a test for you.
Right. So do you think there's going to be schooling involved, or is a course or something like that?
I'm feeling more training, on the job training. Really, I'm not seeing you doing the big study books where you have to write exams and stuff like that. I'm just kind of feeling it's just going to be on the job training. And you know, you could take home some material with you to kind of study that at home.
Right.
Okay.
What about you, Kim?
I think the nonprofit's something to do with children.
Okay.
So we've got another caller waiting. So thank you.
Yes, thank you for calling.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome. And who's our next caller?
Carmen.
Carmen.
Hello, Carmen.
Hello.
Yes.
Well, I kind of want to talk about work as well. It's kind of be that night, I guess. I'm in a job that I've been in for quite a number of years.
Yeah, you're bogged down.
Pardon me?
It feels like you're bogged down in the job in a way.
I'm very, very, very bogged down.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm working in a very toxic environment.
Yes.
And I am trying and have been trying to get other work and haven't been having a lot of success in doing that. And, you know, I mean, a big part of me is just saying walk away and trust in the universe.
Yes, that's exactly right. But with you, actually, I'm feeling that you're just not in that position just to up and leave without anything to go to.
No, financially I'm not in that position.
No. And I actually do see you getting, and again, it's almost like you could go out and find something different, very similar, and go to another environment and another location, office and that. And you'd feel a lot more better. Right, but even I'm just feeling with your line of work, it's like you're going to get involved with something a little different. It's because you're bogged down. The weights are very heavy at it. It's like you're taking on so much that you don't need to do. Right, it's like all these responsibilities are getting thrown at you, and it's like, are you kidding me? So this other place I see you, okay, this is where you have to take a look at it. Right, it's like we can go to another job, right? You know, make good money, but then when the more money we make, the more responsibilities come, right? So I see you actually taking something that lesser pay, and the pay is going to be fine for you, and it's going to be something more enjoyable. It's not going to have as much heavy baggage with it. It's going to be a lot lighter baggage. And
I would love that.
This is what you're going to do. So keep that in mind, because a lot of people hang on to, I make this amount of money, I have to stick with this amount of money, and materialistic, let all that go. Drop it. Yeah. It's like we all have to make a certain amount to cover our expenses, right? So, but we're actually already at the end of our show already. Okay. And we want to, you know, thank you for calling in. And you can always book an appointment with me at soulworkwithjeni.com. And Kim, what's your website?
Spiritsoulhealing.com.
Absolutely. And feel free, you know, Carmen, to give us a call next Wednesday night as well. And we want to thank everybody at Shaw and Calgary for calling in. See you next Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m., Channel 10, Shaw TV, Calgary.
We will not do as we are told.
We will not dump our friends just because someone says they're not cool.
We will not be shy when we have something to say.
We will not let boys have all the sports.
We will not be afraid to take on challenges.
We will not go on diets just to look a certain way.
We will not be ashamed of who we are.
We are girls. We will do what's right for us.
We're there